Hey, lovers. This is Melissa Louise.
Natalia, and we're so excited to share with you our super juicy Valentine's event that we co-created just for you.
Mm.
Mm.
I met Natalia a few weeks ago, and straight away I'm like, let's create something together, combining both of our expressions of work. And Valentine's Day is the most, perfect day to do that. I would love you to share with like
Oh,
why.
thank you so much. It was such a pleasure meeting you, and I really felt your vibration right away when you gave that super juicy and exciting talk. You kind of like reminded me that I have neglected,
Mm,
this erotic, sensual side of life, especially in the past year, because
mm,
I don't know why, but I was single. I am still single, and I kind of like almost forgot about it.
mm,
And as the Valentine's approaching, I realized that because I chose for this year two words for myself, juicy and flamboyant. So as I was thinking
that's
about,
so
yeah,
awesome.
juicy and flamboyant, I realized that somebody who's juicy and flamboyant is not going to miss out on Valentine's fun.
No.
Exactly. I realized that I cannot just be sitting, by myself,
Mm,
kind of like thinking about everyone having romantic dinners, roses, those like teddy bears. I know that what I'm describing it's a stereotype, right?
mhm,
But that's what comes to mind,
mm,
right?
mm,
And so I realized that because I create my own reality,
mhm, mhm,
I can create something for myself,
mm,
for a woman like me. And when we met, I felt it in my heart and my bones that
mm.
you're exactly the kind of person I can do it with.
Oh, that's really wonderful. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So, this event that we're creating, combining both of our work, is so deeply apart for those that are single or partnered. It doesn't matter because it's about ourself. It's about the eros that we have within ourself, which is our aliveness. So whether you're partnered or whether you're single, we still have our own self and our eros within ourselves. Our self-love, our divinity, the way we want to be touched, the way that we want to play, which is what this Valentine's, you are your Valentine is all about. So.
Oh, I love it so much. And that's why I think breath work is a
Mm,
perfect thing to include in our special evening because breath is something that is available to us at all times.
mhm,
It's the medicine, it's the inspiration, it's the spirit, and we can choose to embrace it
mhm,
consciously.
mhm,
And that's why I love conscious connected breath so much because you by being conscious of how you breathe, you can increase your oxygen intake and it connects you as a result to your life force.
mhm,
It awakens your senses. You start kind of like basically dropping below the regular level of awareness, like when you're in your head and you're describing
mhm,
things, like this is a cat, this is a dog. You drop into the body after the first 10 minutes and you start listening to yourself, to your heart in a very special, unique way.
mm,
So you
mm,
can really learn a lot in this
mhm.
process. But the most important thing is that you can experience a completely different level of aliveness.
Yes.
And that's
What was really exciting when I
Mhm.
experienced Natalia's breath work at this event was when she started talking. she learned from the two women that I did my training with like a decade ago in Costa Rica. So she did it in the same place with these two women. So as soon as she said this is where her training came from, I'm like, oh my God, we're in for such a treat, because it is really exquisite. And one thing that we've been talking a lot about today is this a narrative that we all fall. I've fallen into it. You were talking about how you've fallen into it, where if we're not in relationship, we tend to what was the word we talked, like we miss out
Miss
on the
out, yeah.
aliveness of life. There is another word that I can't remember now.
Modify.
Modify.
Yeah.
We modify ourselves. We modify our joy. We modify our touch. We modify our desires, going, well, I don't have a partner. Now, this event is not sexual. It's very sensual, because we're sensual erotic beings. When we eat ice cream and like when we drop into that joy, that's eroticism. When we laugh out loud at the best joke and we're having, so that is eroticism. When we're blindfolded and we're touching ourselves with a feather, or someone is touching us with a feather, that is eroticism. It's not sexual. And so this whole event for Valentine's is that where we're not here to modify ourselves. We are alive. You know, we've arrived here in this life, you know, doing everything we've done to live here in Puerto Vallarta because of us, because our own self. So we're going to be celebrating that. So the whole event has got sort of four main parts to it. With sunset, a beautiful tantric draw. I'm going to sort of do a bit of a Melissa Louise thing on this tantric communication container we're going to drop into. Then we're going to go into breath work. So delicious. Coming out of the breath work, we're doing awakening the senses practice. And so this is where we're going to be doing different touch sensations, smell, sound. I'm not going to say too much because it's a yummy, yummy surprise, but it's very exquisite. It's full of boundaries and consent. I'll be setting that up container. And then we're going to be feasting and dining together. So it's this exquisite, it'll probably be about 3 hours by the time we get there, of this beautiful, you know, journey that we're arriving, and like, you know, the just the beauty of where we live, then the beauty of connecting. Oh, there's going to be cacao elixirs as well when we first arrive, and then just dropping into these sensations that are available to us because we're human, because we have a body. And we are erotic beings, just in the way that we even get to smell flowers. And so,
Wow, I love it so much. And I really, I find it so beautiful to kind of like to arrive towards the end of this journey in a safe, beautiful container with other women and men from this community. So again, you know, like I think that as humans, we feel so much more alive when we're not isolated. Right? When we're together with people who understand us, people who value the same things, right? And maybe we're kind of like in different stages of our journey in life, but I would say we have the same destination, and the destination is just being embodied, being present, right, for this life, not just being like stuck, like constantly, like in this, you know, mind reality, right? But like really just like waking up to the beauty of Puerto Vallarta, even, right? Oh my God, I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited too. So lovers, we would love you to come and join us. Reach out wherever you see this video, reach out to the links below, you know, contact either Natalia or I if you want to find out more about it, because this is a fully clothed event, fully integral, boundaries, consent, the whole, like, of course, like the whole lot. So, but we just want you to come and play, and no one needs to be alone on a Valentine's Day where we can get caught up with what we're missing out on. You are you. You're the whole package. Come and be your whole package with us.
Yeah, be your own Valentine.
You are your own Valentine.
Yeah, choose yourself. And then so many people maybe will choose you.
That's right. Who knows? Mwah.
Mwah.